Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about content management systems. Okay, so many of you guys may be wondering, what is a content management system? A content management system, or CMS for short, is an application where multiple users contribute to the same system, adding content. Generally, this system tracks changes, saves updates, and can even be used to publish to the web. But don't let the acronym CMS, or content management systems, scare you. Many of you have probably utilized or seen a content management system before. In fact, in this class, we utilize one called GitHub. There are other content management systems out there. Some of you guys may have heard of them. Others like Drupal, Magento. For some of you older school people out there, Dreamweaver was the Adobe one used back in the day. One of my personal favorites is WordPress. So there are so many CMS systems out there. These are just a few. Why would we want to use a CMS? Well, in certain applications, CMS doesn't actually require you to know any code. A lot of it's just plug and play, drag and drop. It's really simple. We like code in this class because it offers us a lot of flexibility and we can make the program or the website do what we want it to. In a CMS application like WordPress, you have access to pre-designed templates. In fact, every year WordPress comes out with its own new template, the 2011 theme, the 2012 theme, 13, you get the idea as it goes on. In CMS, or a content management system, you also have access to SEO, or search engine optimization. Certain features that they carry in certain plugins like Yoast, for example, helps your web page be found on the web. It helps it rank better on sites like Google or Bing. In fact, there's a lot of good stuff in there that I'm sure that they don't really go into too much in this class, but it really helps you get found on the web. Working in CMS or a content management system, you don't have to hire a programmer to make changes or updates. I know we talked about not knowing how to code in your CMS program. Some of it, like I said, is just that drag and drop. You don't have to hire a programmer to change your site around for you. So a CMS system will really save you a lot of money as far as that goes. CMS systems also allow for easy collaboration, especially in GitHub. Some of you guys who are utilizing GitHub are probably noticing that you can have people all over the globe utilizing the same system and still be able to push to the web. So collaboration really becomes easy. You can do it at any time, any day, different places. It's really cool. And then you can even have different assigned roles. In the case of WordPress really shines where you can add like administrator or editor or user. You can really add different roles and different things in these systems that allow different levels of access to different people in that system. So let's take a look at one here. Like I said, I like to use WordPress, so I figured I'd show you guys some of the ins and outs of WordPress here. So, all right, we'll escape out of this and we'll hop over to this site. So this site is called Office by Proxy. It's a site that's been under construction for some time. This is a little about page. So this is the personal assistant here. They've got some content, paragraphs, a little about us, some images within here. Believe it or not, this site wasn't actually programmed. It was just kind of typed up in an editor, and then it was published. So let's take a look at the back end of the site. So if we go up here where it says Office by Proxy, and we got our little WordPress logo up here. So if we click on Office by Proxy and we go Dashboard, this takes us to the dashboard of the site where it's easily accessible for us to get all kinds of information real quick. At first glance, it can look a little overwhelming, but right here we've got stuff like our home page, any updates. This is the current theme that we have, which is Flocks. So we didn't have to actually write that. It just, we downloaded it and and we're utilizing that theme. And a lot of themes on this site are free. So going down here, speaking of themes, if we go to appearance, we'll show you some of these themes. Under themes, we click it. It gives us a lot of options here. If we want more themes, we can go add new, and then all of a sudden you start seeing access to a ton of themes, and it scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. So there's a lot of options here, and a lot of the heavy lifting is done real quick for you out the gate. If you want a theme that has, you know, a large hero image with a large header and subcategories here in the bottom, this would be a great theme for you. If you want a theme that has or hosts stuff on the left side of the screen, kind of a left side menu, well, you've got your main page over here on the right. That's another great theme. But it really just kind of comes down to what you want. You just got to find it. So with WordPress, sky's really kind of the limit when it comes to that sort of stuff. There's 4,267 themes currently here, and you can filter out different themes depending on what you're looking for. Filters would be things like blogs or e-commerce, education. They break it down into subjects and kind of what they feel is most applicable to what you're looking to do on your site. So themes are good and all, but websites also a lot of times use functionality or have, they do something for you. In WordPress, what that's called, those are called plugins. So plugins are kind of like the equivalent of JavaScript for a site. Here you can see some of the plugins that we've got installed. Classic Editor. There's even a plugin to create a child theme from a theme that you've got. For some of you guys out there, I know this might be a little bit in depth, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the depth that a content management system can do for you without you having to hard code or physically program everything. So again, with the plugins, if you want to add a new one, you click on Add New. And while that page loads, it shows up, a couple of the different themes. So Classic Editor, Akismet, it's an anti-spam protection plugin here. Anti-spam is really nice when you've got people who are just trying to overload your comment section. Another one that I like over here, we can type in a keyword to try and find one, is called Beaver Builder. Beaver Builder is a builder, kind of like that drag and drop template style thing. A lot of times you'll see it on GoDaddy, but Beaver Builder here, if you want to check out the plugin, we've got how many active installations down here. There's 2,000 or 200,000. A lot of 5-star reviews on it. What I like about it is if you click on it, it will give you a brief description with all the notes. So description of what's going on here, some people's reviews. It's kind of like the Amazon of plugins. All right, so that's just the first page. Tells you about installation. I even love this a lot. So screenshots, it'll show you how it'll appear. So if you're working in a text editor on the pages, you can see the page builder here, and then you can even do an active or live page builder on your site. So really powerful, really great stuff. Content management systems are very useful. They are very adaptable to what you're doing. We'll just go here and we'll visit the main page of the site and just kind of show you guys. This right here was built. We are remodeling our site with a hero image. Come back soon, see all the exciting changes. This was built via the Beaver Builder plugin there. Anyway, hopefully this was educational, informational for you guys. Look forward to hearing your guys' questions and your comments. And we'll talk to you soon.